Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading. This will be for the week of the 20th to the 26th of May. So we are going to dive straight into it for you guys and see what's going on for you. All right, Spirit, please, my lovely Scorpios. You have the Clean It Up card. All right, this is a card of taking responsibility this week, okay? Even if it wasn't your mess, it's about cleaning it up if it's impacting you. This can be your home space, all right? Getting rid of anything that's causing stress. Like I feel like happy home, happy minds. Like when the home is cleared, so are you. But it's also about like internal stuff, okay? If somebody has created a mess in your life or in your internal world, then even though it wasn't your fault, it's now your responsibility. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. It's about taking your power back, okay? I always see the stag energy as responsibility and control. It's like the emperor. So taking your power, taking control of your legacy, of your destiny, of your future by doing what needs to be done now, okay? Like there's almost like this stepping up or stepping in vibe coming through. But let's carry on. It can also be about clearing the air or the energy that's around you. So a little bit of like a cleansing detox going on. Sixth chakra, that's your third eye. So again, some of you are really stepping in and seeing what needs to be done. Things that might not be so clear to others are becoming quite clear to you. You're becoming much more intuitive this week as well. Being able to see between the lines is also just as important. Right, one more from this deck. The World. Beautiful energy. Now the World usually in a tarot deck represents like ending of old cycles, beginning of new ones, so that definitely can be the case for you. This could be where you're having to get rid of the mess that tower, and I always see this as like the aftermath of a tower moment. So that could be separation or falling out, falling apart, some kind of destruction. Scorpio, you're now kind of removing the debris of what that created in your life to now lay a stable foundation for a new chapter. Like that's the vibes I'm getting here. The World is also about the world in this deck too. So for some of you could really be looking at the world and feeling called to do something that might either benefit humanity or in the environment, the world, animals or whatever, or whether you want to stand out in the world and be like a public figure, for example, or do something online, the globe, something very important about that for you guys when it comes down to your future. Let's get you some more. Some of you might be actually able to see your destiny, if that's what it is, or again, you're feeling called towards somewhere. What else for my lovely Scorpios? Despondence is coming up. You might have been stuck in a little bit of a what do you call it? Like stuck in a rut or stuck in a really bad mood lately. That's fine. You might be feeling quite miserable lately. It's okay. We all go through it, so don't worry. But again, like I said, with the clean it up, it's about taking responsibility of what we're responsible for, and that's ourselves. So this lady down here is feeling very miserable. You can see it on her face. She's having a hard time getting out of that. No one wants to feel miserable. But if it's the only thing you can feel, like if you are feeling miserable and low energy, it's so hard to get out of that, because to get out of it and to get change, we have to create change, and it's so annoying, but it is just what it is. She's asking Mother Earth, she's saying, hey, I want change and I want growth. So Mother Earth gives her growth, but she's still not happy because she's not happy within herself. So for a lot of you, if you're not feeling happy, if you're asking for a manifestation to change that, like it's not going to make you happy unless you're happy within yourself. So it's about doing what needs to be done, getting out of bed, getting off your phone, getting off the screens, or going to take a shower, or doing the small things that do pile up. All right, it's about kind of clearing the backlog where you might have been procrastinating and clearing it up so that you can again set a clean slate for yourself to move forward and build up on your feelings, okay, inside, like, and become happier. You also have completion. So there is a theme here of really closing out a cycle. Now, some of you could definitely be grieving, in which case take your time, okay? When you feel ready to, then it's time to start. Okay, now let's shower. Let's start moving forward. We don't have to get over it. If it's grief, then it's going to take a very long time. Like, it's just about looking after yourself in the meantime. Like, you can never really, you can go through completion, and if you've lost someone, then I'm absolutely so sorry, Scorpio. That feeling that you feel is because of the love that you had for that specific situation, or the care that you had towards it, or the person, of course. So completion coming here is saying that the sun is starting to rise, so a new chapter is happening for you. Are you going to forget or lose feelings, or for something that you've lost? Absolutely not. But are you able to move forward from it? Yes. Now if it is someone in spirit, then you can take them with you now forever. They're always by your side. Okay, now they are with you. Okay, now grief is always hard to talk about, and I never have the right words, especially when I'm on camera. Like, I'm thinking of all the ways I could have said that better, of course, but at the end of the day, like, they are with you always, and I mean that, and they're looking out for you, and they want you to do good with yourself too, and just even if it's the small things, they want you to be happy. Okay, now completion, if it's not to do with grieving a loss of a person, it could still be to do with a chapter in your life, but again, forward movement and small steps can really snowball into really big steps, snowball into big changes. So start small and start to get your way there, because I do see that there is a new chapter coming into your life. As we can see in completion, you're laying something to rest. The sun is starting to rise again. There's a new day, a new dawn. Now things are going to start changing for you in a good way. Okay, I do like where it's going, but I think that this is about accepting the ending of something in your life, because you might have been stuck. Okay, there's something I have to say, but skip ahead if it doesn't relate to you. But like, despondence can sometimes be sitting and blaming others, and that's probably because maybe other people are responsible for something that is making you feel miserable and unhappy, or because of something that happened in your life. But again, there is a need to take responsibility of the situation, and not responsibility like saying that you were the one who created it. It's not about accountability. It's just about responsibility now moving forward. I hope that makes sense. I feel like today I'm just like completely terrible with my words. Right, so gratitude. This says I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay, so maybe you need to bring in some more gratitude this week, being grateful for the lessons that we've learned from the old chapters in our life, even if they were painful and difficult, for the people who we've met along the way, the lessons that they've taught us. You also have friendship. This says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So some of you could, again, be connecting to people or meeting friends this week that could be very important for you in some areas of your growth, for better, for worse. Sometimes friends can teach us something about ourselves through kindness, or sometimes through difficult endings can we understand what we need to do moving forward when it comes down to friendships. You guys have vacation. You guys could be on holiday or planning a vacation. Right, let's see. I do have these random messages this week as well, because I say everyone, people have been missing the Tea Leaf Tarot deck, so I brought it back. Whoa, you see that? All right, there's a lot there. Right, you have a meeting with a stranger. It could be important. You could have met someone through a vacation, or you're about to meet someone this week. We have triumph over troubles and obstacles. I love that. Eagles have very good vision. So for some of you, it's about having a vision and kind of zeroing in on it. Don't worry about everybody else. Don't worry about what happened in the past. Like, look at what you want to go after and get clear on it. Okay, like tunnel vision. Key successful outcome to your problems. Love that. You have some family matters coming through for you guys this week, and you do have someone is leaving your life or has already left your life. This could be friends or family, or again, I don't know what we also have this too. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. All right, let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio. My goodness. Right, Scorpio's energy this week. Ooh. 7 of Swords, the Death card, and the Page of Cups. Now, for some, this won't resonate with everybody, but you could have definitely been dealing with someone who, you know, betrayed you in some way. 7 of Swords is someone's temptation. I don't think it's yours. I always say tarot kind of will either be internal, and this is something that you're dealing with about yourself, or it's someone around you. So take it how it resonates. It'll be different for everybody. So I'm going to try and say both. 7 of Swords and a Death card and a Page of Cups to do with something outside of yourself. It is about somebody else's temptation, someone else betraying you, whether you're catching someone in a lie. The Page of Cups is a card of like emotional news, to be honest. It's like an emotion, it's a message that comes in that creates a lot of emotion. When it's paired with a 7 of Swords and a Death card, it feels like betrayal. That's what's being triggered here is betrayal, abandonment, or you're catching someone in a lie and it's creating an ending. That's a completion card here. For others of you, this is internal. You could be really having to address a really difficult truth about your own temptations or your own, sometimes 7 of Swords is like a self-sabotage. It's kind of about like cutting corners or cheating away through something, or if it's not any of those extreme things, it could just be going against what you know you should be doing, like giving good things to yourself. You know, if you've been like, forgive yourself, absolutely, or forgive the situation. I know that's gonna be difficult for everybody. Forgiveness literally is just about releasing the feelings that it brings to you, the pain that something brings to you, and the pain that may be a decision that you made or what you've been doing in your life. If it's not up to standards and it's causing, you know, if it's not what you know you should be doing, that's helping you go on your path, then it's about forgiving that and creating a change. Because the Death card is here. It's your energy, Scorpio. It's about endings and new beginnings. An eclipse is here. So this may have happened around the eclipse, or it's something you've been really thinking about since the eclipse. But it's emotional. There is childhood wounds coming through here, or again, some emotions tied up in this. It might make you cry, and it's okay to cry, Scorpio, if you're releasing something and getting ready for a new beginning. So whatever it is you're reflecting on, it could be an old friendship. It could just be, again, feeling like you've not been doing, you know, living up to your true power. Forgive yourself, all right? Understand it for what it is. Put an end to that now, okay? And move forward, because the new chapter is, the world is out there for you. Like this is saying, there is much more out there for you. Okay, let's carry on. Again, if you're finding out somebody was deceptive, you're really putting that to an end. Seven of Wands. This is not backing down, not giving up. Okay? This is about fighting. Not in a bad way. You know, this is about protecting yourself, or protecting a dream, or protecting, what it is that you're here to do. Okay, 7 of Wands. Don't give up. Just move forward. What else is happening for Scorpio this week? Ten of Pentacles just came up kind of reversed. Justice card. The Hierophant. Could be a legal situation coming through here. Pulling this face because King of Pentacles reversed is someone who's not very charitable. Justice is about justice. It's about a balance is being restored here. The Hierophant as well is either about marriage, beliefs, or sometimes I see this as a card of like ascending in some way, like you're learning a lesson and kind of like a promoted card as well. Some of you could actually be going into a new career. That's something that I do see, or like getting a new job. But then the King of Pentacles reversed, I want to kind of clarify what that is. If you've struggled financially or not had like a role, like for example, if you've been unemployed lately, I do see, or lost your job, like I do see that that's going to get back on track. There could be a contract coming up for you guys this week, something that you'll have to commit to, because the Hierophant is here. It's requiring some devotion to the job or devotion to the something, and it might actually help with your financial situation. Why is this reversed? Page of Wands and then the Wheel of Fortune. I'm almost sensing like the Wheel of Fortune is like it's not going to always be like that. The Page of Wands is also like exciting news. And the Wheel of Fortune is also like expecting unexpected, and what goes up must come down, vice versa. What goes down, in this case, what's reversed will come back up. Okay, so if you've been struggling with your security or your stability lately, keep the faith with the Hierophant, keep the faith, because I do see that is going to change. All right, divine timing, fate, situations coming through. You could be getting a message from somebody this week or in the near future, some communication, an opportunity that's going to change that around for you. Again, a contract could definitely be coming up for you guys. But you have to, with the Seven of Wands and the despondence, like I was saying, like you have to let go of something, let go of what it's, how it's impacted you. Let go, I mean in a sense of like release, how it's controlling you maybe. Clear the slate and push yourself, because you're able to really kind of battle the things that you have to battle to get in a secure place, if that makes sense to you. Some of you could just be feeling really like pushed back by life and feeling like it definitely has been a challenge for you lately, and there's always something keeps coming up or whatever it is. I think that you're actually starting to defend yourself against something that's clearly having an impact on you, against someone else's temptations, or again, maybe it's a self-reflection of some kind. Need to forgive something or yourself, or just to be able to close out a chapter and not allow it to impact you anymore. What's the advice for Scorpio this week? Six of Pentacles, focus on what you give your time and energy and resources to at this time. It's about your daily routines. It is about receiving some sort of financial rewards for a lot of you. The Tower is here as well, so some of you might need to allow the Tower to fall. Why is that Tower here? Judgment. Ooh. Surrender. You also have the Star here as well. There is a deep need for surrender. I'm looking at it like that because it's like, this is very much divine intervention. Like that, the sky is kind of cracking open here, and the light is kind of showing you something. So you do have the universe has your back. There might be a lot of destruction and a lot of difficult feelings that you guys are dealing with at the moment, internally or externally, I don't know. But this is kind of saying surrender. There is a new chapter here. The Tower card is again like something outside of your control. Falling out, separation, rude awakening. It can also be about enlightenment. And that Judgment is also about gaining the truth of a situation, which is so interesting. And I always see this as my card of like going to the next level. Judgment comes before the World card, by the way, in the tarot deck, which means we have to learn a lesson of the past to be able to and allow it to complete by learning the lesson so that you can move on to the next chapter. So there is some sort of like, it might be a bit of a rude awakening to process this difficult feeling or this difficult news you guys might get, but surrendering to it is going to help you to kind of move forward. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense to somebody. Like in a sense, like I hope I'm explaining it well. Today, my words are just not my friend today. Yeah. Like focus on what you're giving your time and energy to. And these cards, the message kind of combines and is like, if something outside of your control is happening, don't waste your energy trying to control that. Like they're asking you to surrender to what you can't control and change what you can. So where your time and energy is going is very important this week. Okay. Some celebration coming up for you guys, and friendship, by the way, too. All right, celebrate the small wins. I think that's also what gratitude is about. There is going to be some small wins or something being brought into your life that's going to make you very happy. It may not be the 10 of Cups, but you are going to start to see some progress being made as well when you kind of surrender to a massive change that's happening, probably already happened or is currently happening in your life. Okay, my angels, I hope that makes sense to you. And I hope I explained it well enough. Apologies, my words are not my friend today. I'm its friend, it's not mine. But anyway, I send you guys all my love. I wish you guys all the best. If you like the reading, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me, helps me out, and I'd love to have you here. But aside from all that, I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. All right.